Hi guys, welcome to my channel where we talk about everything from tech to films and all the fun stuff in between. Today we're going to talk about the Apple September 10th event 2019 where they've announced a bunch of new stuff. Without further delay, let's go through them one by one and I'll give you my thoughts on each as we go along. First up is the arcade service, which is a subscription-based gaming service on Apple platforms. So you can subscribe for monthly and you can play these games on all your iDevices, which is the iPad, the iPhone, the Apple TV and all your Macs. In the event, they've demoed a few games which all looked more like mobile friendly. They're the games which you are used to if you play the games which are available in the app stores. So there's over 100 titles to choose from. You can play them on all the devices, and it's coming September 19th. For £4.99 in the UK, $4.99 in the US. You get a free month's trial, so you can definitely check out before subscribing or becoming a regular subscriber for the gaming service. That is Apple Arcade. Next up is the Apple TV Plus subscription. Again, that's a streaming subscription for media, content and films. It's going to come out on the 1st of November, costing £4.99, and you get a 7-day free trial with it. They've announced a bunch of originals like The Morning Show, starring Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston. There is C, which stars Jason Momoa. And then there was Dickinson's, which is like the coming-of-age teen drama. You also get 1 year's free subscription if you buy any of the Apple products, including the iPad, iPhone, the Apple TV, or even a Mac. So you get 1 year's subscription included for that in the device when you purchase a new one. This definitely looks interesting. We'll have to wait and see what kind of content they have. The originals seem decent enough, but yeah, Netflix and Amazon Prime are hugely popular in the UK. So is Now TV, which has got a better collection of movies. So we'll have to wait and see what Apple TV Plus has got to offer, and then based on that we could probably decide and switch subscriptions from either Netflix or Amazon, or probably subscribe for another one along as well as the others. Then they had an update for the iPad. This is the entry-level £329 iPad which Apple used to sell until Tuesday. That has been updated slightly, so you get a slightly larger screen at 10.2 inches. You also get a smart connector on the side, so you can connect Apple's keyboards. And besides that, I don't think there's anything else which has been updated. It's got the same processor from the 2018 model, which is the A10 Fusion chip, the same resolution at 264 pixels. It hasn't got any anti-glare reflective coating or laminated display. The cameras are still the same. It's 8 megapixels at the back and 1.2 megapixels in the front. 1.2 is too low for 2019 really. It's got Touch ID and it's got the smart connector, so you can connect your keyboard and Apple's keyboard on the side. It's also got slightly speed bump, which is now at 483 grams instead of the 469 grams of the 2018 iPad. So that's basically it, actually. The prices start at $349, so that's a £20 increase in the price compared to the older one, and pretty much that's it. It's a shame that they didn't update the processor to say an A11 or something like that, or at least given us anti-glare coating on the iPad. That would have been a much more interesting update to the entry-level iPad. But that's the iPad. That's the update which Apple has announced. Next up, it is a sneaky one actually. I don't think we were expecting this one. The Apple Watch 4, which is an amazing piece of hardware and software, was so much so advanced and so much worth it that we weren't expecting another refresh this year, but Apple goes in and surprises us with this. So you get the Apple Watch Series 5 here, and the coolest thing about this is that always on display. So using a new OLED technology, what they have done is the watch face remains active all the time. It just dims when it's not in the view. So you can, the watch face, it's not like a simplified version. It's the actual watch face which you would be using at that time. It gets dimmed and it's always on, so you can see it no matter what. That really is a cool feature. I mean, we wanted an always on display really forever, and we finally get it in Apple Watch Series 5. We also get 2 new case models, which is the titanium and the ceramic watches. They start at different price points. So the basic sport starts at $399. The stainless steel, it goes up to £699. Then you've got the titanium one, which starts at $799, and then the ceramic version, which is $1399. And as always, you have the Hermes ones, which start at $1249. Another cool thing about this is Apple lets you order, custom order almost, so you can choose the watch face and the band which you want with it. Like you can see, you can actually go for any color band with any watch face, create your style, and then buy it that way. Previously, this wasn't there. You always had to buy what Apple offered. I mean, I remember buying the Apple Watch in blue, with blue sports band, because I didn't like the other sport bands which came with it. And with the second time, I bought the Nike with the black Apple Watch Series 4 Nike with the black band. But this is really a cool thing. I definitely like it. So you can just choose what color you want and customize it based on your taste, and then purchase it that way. Next up, we're coming to the main products, the most popular ones, the iPhones. So we have 3 of them: the iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 Pro, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Now, let's talk about the iPhone 11 first. So this is the successor to the iPhone XR. They're hugely popular, surprisingly. So that phone sold the most everywhere last year. And so this time, instead of calling iPhone 11R, Apple ditches it and calls it just iPhone 11, making it mainstream, sound mainstream. But basically, this is like an update to the iPhone XR. It comes in a bunch of colors, as you see, and you get 2 cameras at the on the back side instead of the one which the XR has. The phone comes in different vibrant colors, including the new ones there, the purple one, the teal one, the yellow. The missus is already in love with the purple one. And it comes in different capacities, so you get the 64 gigabytes for the entry-level price, then you can go up to 128 and all the way up to 256. The dimensions pretty much stay the same. You get the same 6.1-inch screen. The weight is pretty much the same. The contrast rate, again, the resolution is at 326 ppi, which is not full HD, so it's not 1080p. You get a slightly 720p resolution, same as last time, which is a bummer, really. It gets Apple's all-new A13 processor, which really is going to be as fast as any processor in a mobile phone in 2019. And then the cameras on the back. So you get a 12 million pixel wide camera, and then you get a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. So that's a dual camera setup, and the shots, yeah, that's it. So you get the wide one and then the wider shot, which is a good addition. The front-facing camera as well has got a slight bump, speed bump, megapixel bump, sorry. So you get a 12 megapixels in the front, and then you get a wide angle selfie, so you can now actually take a wide angle selfie if you want. The phone automatically switches into this wide angle mode if you put it into landscape orientation, or you can actually control it via the camera settings. The camera also get a cool new night mode, so based on the lighting conditions, it automatically gives you this new setting where you can actually see the difference in the picture with the night mode off on the left side and the night mode on the right side. So that's pretty cool actually. We'll have to see how that will work in real life once we get hands on the device. So that's it. So that's the iPhone 11. Now let's move on to the flagship, which is the iPhone 11 Pro, which Apple was reserving to the end of the show because this is their flagship model. This is the most expensive one which you can buy. It comes in 3 different colors. Sorry, that is 3 old colors, and then there's a new one which is this midnight green. So you've got 4 colors this time around. You've got the space gray, you've got the silver, midnight green, and then the gold one. As you see, the prices start from over £1,000, so it's 1049 for the 64 gigabytes, and it goes all the way up to 1399. And this is the 11 Pro, and then there is the 11 Pro Max, which starts from 1149, and again it's the same colors, and it goes all the way up to £1,500. Now this green color, that looks really cool, so we'll have to see in person how that looks. So the back is obviously like this frosted matted look, and then the camera bump has got glossy finish to it. So 3 camera setup here. All are 12 megapixels, and so you see the first one is the wide camera, and then you've got the telephoto camera, and then the third one, which is the ultra wide camera. So you can actually see how the pictures differ when you're using each of those lenses. So that's the telephoto, which is the close-up, and then you get the wide, and then the ultra-wide. The camera app also got a new design now, so it turns into this cool wheel where you can zoom in and you can switch between each of those cameras as you need. Spec-wise, you get the new A13 Bionic chip. The screen sizes are the same, so you get the 5.8 inch or the 6.5 inch diagonal OLED displays at a resolution of 458 pixels per inch. So that's quite a lot. So you really get a very good display. And then it's True Tone. There's no 3D touch this time around, so they've got rid of that 3D touch. Frankly, I didn't use it that much on my iPhones before, so I don't know if I'm going to miss that. But instead, you have this haptic touch where it's like a long press, and then the 3D menu pops up. You get 4K recording, and then you get the front-facing slow-mo recording at 24, 30, or 60 frames per second. That's using the front-facing camera. So that's the iPhone 11 Pro and iPhone 11 Pro Max. A few thoughts about this. I mean, the front of this phone looks exactly the same. So you've got the same notch. It hasn't gone down in size, or they haven't done anything about it. It's exactly the same width as the iPhone 10. Now, don't get me wrong. The iPhone 10, when it came out back in 2017, that display was just amazing. I mean, we're talking about the time when phones still had huge chins on the top and the bottom, and the iPhone 10 truly deserved to be that 10-year anniversary iPhone, which had this all screen with very less bezels and a notch, which we had to just get used to. But it looked like a phone from future. 2 years down the lane, Apple has kept the same thing. So, and we're talking about 2019, where Samsung has done its Infinity O displays, where it's full screen with a small hole punch to the center or the side, and other phones have done the same, similar kind of things. They all look so futuristic, and when you put the iPhone besides them, it looks a bit dated. It's a shame that they haven't done something about it. Probably I would have been happier if the notch would have become slightly smaller. I know it holds quite a lot of technology in it, and the Face ID is second to none. There's nothing like it. There's nothing as secure and as complex as that in mobile phones. But yeah, they should have done something to just reduce that, and that would have made a huge difference. So that's it, guys. That's my thoughts on the Apple event on September 10th. Those who have stayed until the end, thanks a lot. This is my first video, so I know it's a bit of rougher on the edges. I'll try my best to make it decent as we go along. So I'll tune back in later this week with a new video. Thanks a lot, and see you later. Bye.